The All-State BCS Selection Show on Fox. Cincinnati came back from 21 down to beat Pitt on Saturday. Now they are off to the Bayou for the All-State Sugar Bowl on January 1st. Brian Kelly's high-powered Bearcats have clawed their way back into the BCS for the second year in a row. They'll look to the leader of the pack, Tony Pike, and his trio of talented receivers to win their first ever BCS bowl game. And they'll get the defending national champs. Florida had its 22-game winning streak snapped yesterday. They'll try to start a new one on New Year's Day. Tim Tebow and the Gators are Sugar Bowl bound for the 8th time in school history. Although they fell short of the big one, they're looking to try and put a sugar-coating end to a great season. They'll look to chomp out the competition with their Heisman hopeful and one of the best defenses in college football. All right, guys, I like to call this two of the coaches at Notre Dame wants to lead their school bowl. Okay, we're officially changing the name here. Urban Meyer, we think he's staying put. Ryan Kelly's kind of hedging right now. It's got to be a distraction for that program, right?
Well, if it's been a distraction, it's been a good one because they've had to deal with this for the last few weeks, Coach. I mean, this speculation's been out there, and that hasn't stopped them. And it really intensified this week, and he had them focused enough to win the football game. I know Brian Kelly took everyone to task about, hey, don't ask me about it. Well, it's out there now. You said you'll listen. Let's see what happens. He may very well be the head coach at Notre Dame before we play this bowl game. Let's not let that overshadow what Cincinnati's done, one of the best stories in football.
You're exactly right. And the storyline's got to be for both teams, the focus they're going to have for this particular game. Florida's got to be disappointed they're not playing for the national championship. And like you say, Brian Kelly, he could be the head coach before he ever plays this game. Now, he's got to make a decision. Am I going to coach this game? Am I not going to coach the game? Well, we're going to have an interim coach for the game. Am I going to recruit for Notre Dame? So it's going to be interesting to watch, see what transpose this before this.
You just covered a lot of ground there, Coach. I don't know where it's going to be.
There's a whole lot to cover.
All right, Tuesday, January 5th, our final stop is the FedEx Orange Bowl. Big Ten runner-up Iowa is bound for Miami. For the second time in school history, Iowa has landed in a BCS bowl game. Flying high for the first 9 weeks, the Hawkeyes were off to their best start in school history. They'll look to finish the season with their best record since 2002. And that sea of yellow will run into a bunch of yellow jackets. Georgia Tech has won 11 games in a season for the first time since its national championship run in 1990. So far this season, Georgia Tech has left opposing defenses in a rambling wreck. The Yellow Jackets hope to sting their opponents with their rushing attack. The ACC champs are coming to the Orange Bowl for the first time since 1967. Let's start the clock right now. Keep it running the whole game, because that's what Georgia Tech does, Jimmy.
Yeah, but Georgia Tech runs a little bit different style of offense from everybody else in the country. They run the option offense, and they score a lot of points. But I think with Iowa having a long time to prepare for this ball game, they'll be able to slow them down. Be a defensive ball game on both sides.
And you hear a lot of complaints about Iowa throughout the year, but there are worse things you can say about a team than opportunistic, resourceful, and resilient. I mean, Kirk Ferentz finally has his guys back. He has true Hawkeyes playing for Iowa again. They're back in the Orange Bowl. You remember last time we saw them play in the Orange Bowl? Against USC. A big year for them.
Bring a lot of fans down to the Orange Bowl.
Doesn't hurt one bit. They've got to give a big assist to their fans for being in the Orange Bowl, because the way the Hawkeyes travel, that doesn't hurt one bit.
Hey, one quick note on Georgia Tech. Got to get it going, because the ACC just 1-8 in BCS bowl games this decade. So now that leaves us with just one game left. The SEC champ is 5-0 in BCS championship games. Nick Saban knows about winning a title. We will talk to him about that. And we'll chat it up with Colt McCoy as he gets Texas ready to rumble out in Pasadena. Wasn't that the place Vince Young got the Lions win their last round? More when we continue.